All right, testing 1, 2, 3, testing. Start by a bit chill out busy while we wait for some more people to turn up. So we're just chilling, guys. That's why I get some bits and pieces together, see what's going on in the world. All right, a bit of a slow one tonight, guys. Though not surprising, really, because of the time change. That's right. We'll give it about 10 minutes. If nobody turns up, then we'll go do something else. This is another space going on. That's always a possibility. Definitely a slow one tonight. Should have at least got at least one person in by now. But not to worry. Give it another 5 minutes. If nobody turns up, then we'll just try again next week. Not a problem. That was a big one for us, episode 50. So that's pretty cool. Looks like the crypto market is starting to recover a little bit. Floki's up 35%. Stacks up 23. It's pretty cool. Oh, we got one listener. Hey, Casual, what's happening, man? So just chilling, seeing if anybody else wants to turn up. So there must be something else going on in the spaces tonight. So it's been very, very, very slow. I was going to give it another few minutes and then cancel space if no one was going to turn up. That's cool. So we'll just chill for a bit longer. Hopefully we'll get some more people in. If you want to come up and speak, say by all means do. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me just turn this off. Here we go. How are we, Casual?
You doing, Ozman?
Yeah, good.
There is another space. Yeah, there is a space. It is wrapping up very shortly, and they'll probably all swing over here.
Yeah, probably. So whose space was it?
Angel's hosting a space about Omi, and Randy's in there, Foster's in there. Everybody's in there, but he is closing it. He was literally going to close it 5 minutes ago, but yeah, so it will be closed here shortly. They're going to be all coming here.
No, that's cool. No worries. Like I said, I always give it about 10 minutes, and if nobody turns up, then I just cancel space and try again next week. But that's all good. It was a good space.
Yeah, if you're interested in what they're working on, definitely check out Angel's account on the timeline. They're doing some stuff with Al Grand, and I'm not going to go into detail about it. They might pop in here and chat about it. Maybe at the end of your space, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Got a few more coming in. Say, hey, go see Evolved, Double Quill. So thanks for dropping in. So how's my audio, by the way? Not crackly or sound like a mouse, or I'm sounding coming through okay? I was having a few issues last time.
You sound great. You sound
awesome. So what's been happening, Casual? It's been a while since we last spoken.
Yeah, man. I'm just enjoying the new comic drops. Kind of getting ready for my little karaoke thing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Warming up my voice.
Yeah, so I will try and pop in if I'm able to. I do enjoy a good karaoke session, though. I do have a pretty hectic weekend this weekend. It's actually my daughter's birthday on Friday.
Oh, awesome! Congratulations to your daughter. Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, she turns 3, so it's going to be a manic 3-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, it sounds fun, though.
Yeah, it is. Well, I just had my son's birthday not long ago. He turned 5. So, yeah, she's next on the list, and then we'll do it all again next year.
Yep, that's your life, Osman.
Yep, that's it. That's basically my life at the moment. Like, kids getting bigger, getting bossier, get more demanding, so they're sucking all my money up. So all this money I could be using to buy comics on VeVe, I have to go and, like, give them food and shelter and all this other adult stuff. How dare them?
Yeah, the FOMO is real, but yeah, you don't have a choice. You have to take care of your children.
Exactly.
I have 5 pets. I don't have kids, but I have 5 pets, so I do
there you go. You feel
a bill.
You feel my pain then.
A little bit.
Yeah. Hey, I see Guri's in the house as well. So good to see you, Guri. So loving the photos you've been posting lately in the VeVe Collective's official group chat. So you're loving your time in, I believe you're in Bali at the moment. So good for you. Looks like the weather's nice as well. Wish I was in Bali right now. It's actually it's been a little wet here in the UK, but not too bad. But I tell you what, we've got a couple people in the space now. Let's kick the episode off, because tell you what, it's episode 50, which is crazy. So let's get into it. All right. Yeah, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back again. we're back with VeVe Wednesdays episode 50. Wow, 50. What a big one. So look at that. We're nearly there. Which is by there I mean episode 52. Now episode 50 is pretty big. That's a pretty big episode as well. But 52. Now 52 means that we've been going for nearly a year. 52 weeks. Wow. So we're definitely gonna have to do something for that one. But in the meantime, so we've got Casual up on stage speaking. I see Evolves in the background. I see Guri, Double Quill. I see Listener with no name, but I thank you for dropping in, mate. Appreciate your time. And looks like we've had all sorts of bits and pieces going on in the VeVe space. It's actually been happening everywhere lately. We've had VeVe. I think everyone's still recovering from that bombshell they dropped last week about the new comic book reader and comics in the app. And yeah, we have all sorts of different projects doing other stuff. We've got Cryptoys just come out with their announcement. They're partnered with NASCAR. The crypto market has been crashing and now seems to be recovering again. It's all been happening. It's been really traumatic couple of days. But how are you, Casual? So what's been happening? I see you've been picking up and scooping up deals left, right, and center.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on that first comic drop. The first day last week, I ended up having a really nice sale, and that's been fueling me.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Excellent. So you weren't one of the unlucky ones which had some of their orders pending?
Yeah, I got all my comics. I mean, one of them I had to wait maybe 12 hours or so, but no, I did get all mine, fortunately.
Nice. So do you know if that's still an issue or not? If anyone's still waiting for their comics, or they sorted that out?
Yeah, some people are still waiting for theirs.
It sucks. So big. Yeah, I think I've got one to cover that. Oh, that one. I think that'll do it. Boo. But I suppose being like something new, something's bound to go wrong. But hopefully the team's on top of it. I don't think they've posted any updates or anything like that. I'm just looking over on their X space or their Twitter, but I think they're still working on it. So hopefully they work a little bit faster to get people to get their comics to them. But what do you think of the comics? So how do you find the new comic book reader?
Yeah, the reader's pretty good. I think it's. I haven't tried it on a tablet or on my computer yet. I don't mind the old reader on my phone just because that works fine for me. But I do like the way you can go from panel to panel. That's pretty convenient. If that's what you're into.
Yeah, I like the panel to panel thing. It's also got that but it's also got that cool little dramatic sort of feature where you double tap the screen and it does that sort of dramatic panel to panel then you can sort of dramatize it. I'm actually gonna have a crack at using the new reader on Friday night when I do relax and read.
That'll work good for your little show there, I think. For sure.
Yeah, it seems to be really I had a little play with it last night. It looks like it's really sort of comes through a lot clearer than the other one. I mean, I got to play it through BlueStacks on my laptop, so it's a little bit different than using your phone. But it looks good. It looks nice. So, what titles have you been picking up? So, is there anything because now we've got a gazillion new titles on the app. Is there anything in particular you're targeting, or just going for Spider-Man or Spider-Boy? Seemed like be the top picks, or are we going something built a little bit more left wing, maybe New Gods or something like that?
No, I'm well, a little bit of everything, but for the most part, focusing on the Ultimate series. Spider-Man's, Black Panthers, some of the other comics. But I'm having a lot of fun scooping up some of the random covers out there. So some of the attractive covers, and also obviously I got a few of the Spider Boys and stuff. It's I'm looking at it on as how can I display this in the VeVe verse, and I think they're really bright. A lot of them are very vibrant. I stay away from maybe super violent covers or covers with too much action. Okay. I like covers that look more like a poster.
Okay, it's kind of a lot more simple and clean.
Oh yeah, and I'm loving the Momoko's got quite a few of those, so pretty happy.
Oh my god, some of those Momoko covers are amazing. I mean, like, I found it quite funny. We've gone like, just like from like 2 Momoko covers on the app, which was the one of one and the Daredevil one, to like nearly like a gazillion new Momoko covers. It's just like, oh my god, now we're spoiled for choice.
Yeah, I predict we'll probably have over 100 to 200 Momoko covers by the end of the year.
Yeah, Momoko and Scotty Young seems to be dominating everything at the moment.
They're producing like, I think, multiple covers a day. It seems like they have to be at home. The amount of comics that come out in various weekly, but awesome for them. It's a whole level of collecting to itself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give them one of these because I can. So well done, Peach Momoko, and well done, Scotty Young, and every other new comic book artist we've got on the app. That's very, very cool. But it seems to me like there's no like VeVe exclusives at the moment. So it all seems to be like all the in real life comics. So it begs a question, like what does that mean for the VeVe exclusive comics? Does that make them more exclusive? Is that going to sort of makes like people don't care anymore because now I've got 100 million sort of shiny things?
I think we're still going to get them for. I'm sure we're still going to get comics released on the traditional app. I'd imagine we will, and those will have the exclusive covers. I imagine they haven't said anything on it, but that seems to make sense. Some of the the retro comics and stuff. The new VeVe Comics app is for the the modern books.
That's right. Yeah, sort of like designed so they get them new users in. Be like the new shiny thing.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about NFTs or digital collectibles in like their trailer, for example. So it just says limited edition comics.
That's right.
It's just a whole different kind of entry point for users.
And it's good too because it has like we had a nice big discussion about this on the weekend show, last episode of VeVe Weekends. Which if nobody's heard that, go check it out. It was a fantastic show with Chris Severs and Key Collector 98 and Sleeping popped in as well, and loads of other different speakers. Very, very good. But it was all about how we can get this in front of you users and that, and what VeVe's done. I think they've done it in a rather really good way. You've got I can buy the comic and it's not an NFT or digital collectible. I can just it's like when you buy something on like Spotify or Netflix or something like that. You buy the comic, you can read it, and that's it. Game over, end of story. But then if I'm feeling game, or I'm feeling I want to try something a bit different, I've got the limited edition comic. Now it's limited edition, so it says, okay, that means it's scarce. It means it's scarce. I might have to try and get me one. And then it's like, they've got different covers. What the hell? And look, there's covers like Scotty Young and Peach Momoko and all these other artists I'm all of a sudden learning, because there's like a million new artists now, and it's like, okay, they look pretty cool. And it's only like $2 or $3 more, depending on what sort of comic it is. So it looks pretty, it looks cool. I might try and get one of them. And then all of a sudden, I got myself an ultra rare. I got a secret rare. Oh my god, this is so awesome. And then it's like, what?
Definitely, it's going to lure people in.
Yeah, 100%. It's good. It's kind of like it's like how they say, it takes is it 30 days to build a habit or something like that. It's like all they have to do is just put the option in front of people and just let them find it. Then all of a sudden they'll tell their friends, and then their friends will tell their friends, and it just steamrolls from there. And the next thing you know it, everyone's like, digital comics are cool. So the NFTs are cool again, and then all of a sudden, we've got our next narrative craze, and everything goes nuts.
Exactly. Like this, today I could have just bought the reader edition of Web of Spider-Man, but I bought the limited edition. I actually read it within the first half an hour, and I made the judgment that it's not like a key book, sold it, doubled my money, and I ended up buying a couple other comic books. So when new users realize that, it's definitely going to bring people in, but it's just going to take a while.
And the fact that they can realize they can sell it for, I'm hoping for a profit, maybe not, depending on what it is. Then they're like, okay, now I've got this awesome book, and I sold it, and I made some money. Hey, I might try and do it again. And then it comes into another completely different level of thing, which I won't get into. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good experience. It's a good way of onboarding new users. It's subtle, it's easy, and it's not like, you know, bam in your face, here it is. It's like, you know, just like that subtle, hey, here it is in the background, like check it out. And that's really the way to sort of onboard new users. It's just like, you know, just nice, gentle, progressive growth, and just give it time. But
well, it's good for VeVe because of the shopping cart feature. It allows people to hoard and just buy a lot of stuff at once.
Yeah, I saw that too. Like, they've added this new feature saying, don't miss out on a single moment. Add all 10 of this week's comics to your collection. So it says for $46.90, you can add 10 comics to your cart, bang, straight off the list, which I'm guessing is the 10 comics that just released this week on the app. So now they've basically got bulk buying, which is even more dangerous.
Yep. But yeah, there's going to be people who just buy them every single week, every single one if they can. And I don't think they care if every book sells out, because at the end of the day, it's more opportunity for people to fill their carts later on down the road. You don't want everything to sell out right away.
No, of course not. But no, it's good. Well, so what did you think of Web of Spider-Man #1? Because that seems to be like the one that everyone seemed to go for. Was there anything like, you know, did it have like any keys or any like big events? Like, you know, what was the big hype around Web of Spider-Man #1? Because that seemed to be the one that everyone wanted to stay up late.
It's just it's a preview of everything coming out this year. So it's just like a couple pages, you know, of all the like the main storylines that are coming out this year in Spider-Man. And, you know, it did get me excited for the next Ghost Spider series that's coming out. That they mentioned in it, but they didn't really. I don't think they showed any new characters or anything. I was looking it up at the same time as I was reading to see if they were FAs, and I don't believe they were, but it's definitely interesting.
Ah, very cool. So tell you what, let's do something fun. Also, I see Hinano and Fro in the background there, guys. Thanks for dropping in. So appreciate you. Always appreciate you taking a moment out of your time to come chill with us. But let me find it. Oh yeah. So let's go shopping. I love that sound effect. So let's go shopping. Let's have a look in the market on VeVe at the moment. Let's see what everything's going for. So Web of Spider-Man #1 in the market the common is currently going for going for 22 gems and 99 frags on the floor. So there you go. So if you're interested in picking yourself up one, that the option is definitely there. But also let me quickly just put this one out there as well, because this is also another fun one, if I can find it. That one.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement. We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement. We interrupt.
Just bear in mind that anything said in this show is not classed as financial advice. We are simply just comic book collectors enjoying our a million new titles on the VeVe app, which have just dropped, and apparently just giving a lot of people joy. And that's the only advice that we do give on this channel is buy what you like and buy what gives you joy, and just look after your money and make that money work for you and do something constructive with it. Don't go out and do something just because we told you to do it, because that would be silly. So stay safe, be responsible, and nothing we say on this channel is classed as financial advice, or you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. So apparently Web for Spider-Man #1 is sold out in the on the VeVe Comics website, and it's available there in the market if you want to go get it.
It says there's still one available on the actual VeVe app though, so that's kind of funny.
Oh, is it now? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that over on X at the moment, saying that it's saying sold out on the one side, but over on VeVe, it's saying that there's like 300 left in the market or 200 left in the market, and it's really starting to upset a few people and play around with some numbers. But do you think that's just because a lot of the comics haven't been delivered yet?
Yeah, but it's definitely confusing. I mean, if you're if you're somebody who is trading these,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as we saw, the Ultimate Spider-Man fell down quite a bit once they released them this morning. But it's to be expected. People just have to do their research.
Well, that's it. You just go do what makes sense for you. But we got Fro up to the stage. Fro, how are you?
Good. Thank you. Long time listener, and thank you for having me up. Just want to say hi. I'm sorry.
I said, yeah, no worries, mate. It's always a pleasure to hear from you when you can make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I have just a sliver of time, I'm jumping on to say hi to everybody. So, yeah. C Casual, Inanu, Davo, DQ, Double Quill, Guri, Gus, and First Steps. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out and just chilling and yeah, I just wanted to say hi, Oz, real quick, and that's pretty much it, man. I'll just hang back and
No worries. Well, before you go, how's your experience been on the app so far? So, have you been getting anything good?
Yeah, I probably, I kept pulling the lever over and over and over. I want to say there was a point in time where I had 10 commons all in a row.
Oof.
And yeah, and I'm like, is this even worth it? It's just the thrill of the hunt, So I love the covers. Every single cover I've landed, common, uncommon, rare, I love them all. And I did manage to land a few ultra rares and one secret rare. So
nice.
I'm super happy. Yeah. Landed a piece Momoko ultra rare and amazing. I love it. I've had nothing but great experiences on it. Except for I guess everyone experienced the same lag at the very beginning. But yeah, I think it seems like it's kind of all fixed now, right?
Seems to be getting there. I mean, like we were saying before, I mean, there's still a lot of people that haven't got their comic books delivered yet, but I think they're still working that one. I think that might be a payment provider from what I've been seeing all over on X.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that. I thought everyone was getting all theirs delivered. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
No, well, I think the majority of them are still have been delivered, but there's still little stories over on X saying people are still waiting. But I suppose this is I was hoping it wasn't to be expected, but being a new product, new thing, there's bound to be problems. But as long as the team's on it and they try and keep us informed of what's going on, I guess we'll get there eventually. I mean, like it kind of reminds you, like of the early days of VeVe, like trying to go for drops and everything gets sold out in like 10 seconds. It's been like it's been nice to have like another really exciting experience injected back into the market.
Yeah, I agree. It's that thrill. You get that you get those tingles all over again, So yeah, I think it's good. It's perfect timing too, I think.
No, very cool. So what Momoko cover did you score?
I ended up getting the it was the ultra rare, and I want to say it was the Venom. It's the Extreme Venom verse, issue number 4.
Oh yeah. That's the one with Venom on the front. It's a pinky looking background with flowers on it, if I remember right. It's kind of looking over.
Yeah, that is it.
Very nice. That's a nice cover. So congratulations to you, sir. No, very cool. Just on the subject of scoring SRs, I do believe just to give a double quick shout out there as well. I believe she scored her first SR ever, I believe, and also got the Power Pack cover that she was hanging out for as well. So congratulations to you as well on that. Just adding to that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw her post of her first SR, and absolutely, congratulations, Double Quill. It's a great feeling, I know, believe me.
Yeah, well, congratulations everybody. I went for one. I went for I think it was X-Men number 27. just in the hopes of getting another that Momoko cover. But I got common, so I'm just like, I got the same luck on this app as I do on the VeVe app. So I'm just gonna hang back, just wait, and see if I can pick up something cool in the market. And I managed to pick up two cool covers. I got myself a Daredevil #1, and I also got Extreme Spider-Verse, Extreme Venomverse, sorry, #1 as well. But I got the uncommon cover. With Venom on the front, and I got some nice low 3-digit palindromes. Also got a nice low digit 3-digit palindrome binary mint. So I thought that was a cool little score as well. And a little sneak peek for everybody as well. So don't tell, or tell everybody. I've actually tell everybody. For the next episode of Relax and Read, this coming Friday, I'm going to be doing Extreme Venomverse #1. So that's coming on Friday as well, and I'm going to attempt to read it using the new comic book reader that we have on VeVe. So very cool.
Yeah, I'll be driving once again, so I look forward to your reading.
Excellent. Well, hopefully I can keep you company for a little while. Hopefully the trip's not too long. So you're driving far this time around.
No, user trip, about an hour and a half out, hour and a half back. So it's good timing, and it's always perfect timing. When I leave, you're on, so I just play and I just drive.
Excellent, love it. Cool. Let me have a look at what else is on my talking points. So like I was saying before, we've had all sorts of wild stuff happening in the space the last couple of days. So another big one, and this is a big congratulations to Cryptoys as well. Apparently they've just partnered up with NASCAR. So that's a pretty big brand right there. So who's excited for that?
I'm sure some people are. They got a big fan base. I'm excited to see what they release. Am I going to go for it? I don't know, but I'm definitely excited to see what they bring.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Fro? So you're excited for what's happening on Cryptoys?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I support Will and his project 1,000%. And he's a great dude. I love hearing him speak. He's just a wealth of knowledge, and he's got a very creative mind, and he's a business man at heart too. He knows how to bring NASCAR to the app. That's crazy. So yeah, I look forward to it. I love it.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say I'm curious if what they're gonna bring, but I'm really curious if they'll have some of the old racers, that old cars, man, from the 90s and stuff. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'd be being gamification and all that sort of stuff. Well, I'm going to assume that we might see cars on there at one point, because when I think NASCAR and I think Disney and Marvel and that sort of stuff, cars is the first thing that sort of springs to my mind. So we're going to see a fully working Lightning McQueen, or maybe even a Mater. That'd be cool. So yeah, it's a big. Yeah, go on, mate.
No, I was gonna say I don't think they have any association, but if they have some sort of gamification with racing, and then you could see maybe NASCAR and something like that down the road, that'd be amazing.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to stay tuned and find out. But also they had their vaulting event not long ago as well. So all the ZUFO commons and uncommons, all the first edition stuff, apparently that's all gone now. That's all burnt. So if you're lucky to be holding some of that, so congratulations to you. But it looks like Cryptoys is making moves. So they're shaking the tree and doing stuff. So really good to see. So hopefully we'll get that marketplace coming soon. And I'll see more from them. Also, as well, if you haven't checked it out already, check out the Real Uncommon Podcast YouTube channel, where they did an AMA with Will not long ago as well. A really good discussion about the future of the project. And always awesome to listen to. So if you haven't already, go and check it out, and give them a bit of a support. Here we go. Ooh, we got KC coming up to the stage. KC, how are you?
What up, Osmond? Oh, hold on. My sister's yelling at me. Hi. Happy to see you. Happy to hear you. Happy to be here. Sorry I didn't make it last week, like I said, but hopefully I can make it up.
That's all. That's all good. All good. I just appreciate you being here, right now with us. So, like I've said before, whether you can stay here for 1 minute or 1 hour, so I just appreciate you taking a moment out of your day to come and chill with us. But my first question to you is, how was South by Southwest Festival?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude.
It was amazing. Like, I'm always going to VeVe events where it's like a full ass Comic-Con or D-Con, so it's like a bunch of people, which, trust me, like, that's super exciting. But it was just so much more like intimate, and like you gotta just talk, like have a one-on-one with each person. So it was just super cool to like just have actual time to like sit there and really get to know each other, really have like good conversation. So I loved it. I didn't actually go to like the South by Southwest like meeting. I man, shout out to like Mahalo and the crew that got in there, because I had like no hope. So I was just like, best of luck, y'all. Like, and then they all got in. So I was like the futter, and they were like, no, we're bringing this VeVe hope, and we're gonna fucking make it happen.
Yeah.
So,
that's it. We're kicking in the door. So we're determined to get in there. Love it.
They were, and they got in. So I'm so proud of them. So they had, feet on the ground for people. I know that they had like a little space so that people could like hopefully overhear it and stuff like that. But I mean, we had a dinner before the actual event, and you could just tell how excited David was, and he just wanted to spill the beans all over the place. And Dan just kept being like, that.
They're just like,
David,
shut up.
Yeah, he's like, we didn't keep it this quiet for no reason. Smack your head.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize, I don't know if anybody's like said this or anything, but they've been working on that for 18 months. Like, that's how long they've kept this quiet. 18 months, man.
So it just goes to show. I mean, he has mentioned it in the past, like, like when it comes to drops and stuff like that, like some of these drops are like planned, like, 6 to 8 months in advance. So yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if this has been in the works for like a long time. And just saying that, I'm surprised Dan doesn't have like like a little spoon or a bat or something. He just like taps David on the hand or something, like every time he's about to say something.
Tell. He's like, he like keeps nudging him like, shut up, bro, shut up.
Like, don't you make me get the stick out.
Exactly.
Like,
and like I got to meet my bestie Nikki and the beautiful Acolyte finally. Like, I've been wanting to meet those two for a very long time. So I'm very happy and honored that I got the chance to meet those two lovely ladies, and also other people that I haven't talked to. Like, man, I keep forgetting his handle. I don't know. I'll tell you if I think about it.
I know. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, I found that when I went to the last the last D-Con we had here in London, is that like, when we go to these events, we need to wear like, like a little name tag with our Twitter or X handle on it, because like,
we literally. Yes, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
We were like, we need like 2 name tags, one on this side that's like VeVe name, and one on this side that's like real name, because I have no idea. I know the guy's real name was Mike, but
that's it.
I'm not his handle
Mike,
at all.
Yeah, it's like Mike. Who the hell are you? Oh, Mike, like Mike VeVe 678. It's like, oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like his MetaMars. There you go.
MetaMars. Yeah, there you go.
You just made me remember somehow. But yeah, I mean, so anyways, it was like just a really good time, and I just loved that it was a small group, so we all got to like hang out and chill, and we all went to like a comic book store together. I don't know if you watched Max's little recap, but like his recap is on point. It captures like how much fun we had and like all the stuff we did. So go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's my pinned tweet. Go for
it. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, and also VeVe Magic posted as well, another little fun snippet as well. But yeah, definitely if nobody out there's seen it, definitely go and check it out. But yeah, it looks like it was a really, really fun time. But with all this traveling, have you had any luck in the app? So did you manage to score yourself some comics? So how's your experience been with the new reader? What's been happening on your front, on your collecting journey?
Don't hate, I mean, or do whatever you feel, but I haven't even opened it. Like, I didn't have time, obviously, on vacation. The last thing I'm gonna do is be like on my phone if I'm on vacation. That's not who I am. That's why I was hardly in spaces. But I haven't gone in there though, because one, I don't really have a ton of money to spend on it, and I know that like there's a bunch of Peach Momoko stuff, so I'm just gonna be going crazy, and so I just have to like give myself a time, you know. But I've heard all good things. I see like all the amazing artworks that we're getting, and yeah, it's really exciting. So I do need to get in there, but unfortunately, I do not have firsthand experience. I'm sorry. What about you? How's your journey going on it? You scoring some good stuff?
Well, like I said before, like, you know, first of all, I reckon that is absolutely a very, very smart thing to do, because I know there's a lot of people with very sore credit cards right now. So I think the smart thing is probably not to open the app, because yeah, it's like opening Pandora's box. It will just it just unleashes hell. But yeah, I mean, for myself, I had to go at one of the comics. I went for an X-Men number 27. I think it was 27. Yeah, 27. In the hopes of trying to get myself an ultra rare Momoko cover. But alas, I got the common, as I always do. So I've just been keeping an eye on the market, just sort of waiting for things to cool off a little bit. But I did pick myself up Extreme Venomverse number 1, and I also got a Daredevil number 1 as well, just because they were nice. They were not, yeah. So I thought they were good. I like the artwork, and they were nice 3-digit palindrome mints as well at around floor price. And one of them was actually a 3-digit palindrome binary mint. So I was like, ooh.
Dang.
So,
ooh.
yep. So I thought, yep.
I was getting spicy over here for the palindrome.
I know.
Let's go.
I've been hanging around Chris Evers too long. Like, no, I'm actually trying to pay attention to mint numbers now. Though I'm not quite as in depth and crazy as that guy. But I am trying to pay attention to like unique numbers and something that just looks unusual.
I was about to give you the clappy thing, but I was like, oh no, he has his own soundboard. How rude would that be if I was to just be like, here's my soundboard, I'm going to applaud for you. You have your own. Wee.
No, well, I mean, like my soundboard still in development.
I can't reach your soundboard. Oh, are you working on it?
I'm still getting there. Like, so I have not committed as much time as I should do to it, but I do have a couple of cool sound effects.
I know you have the cheering because you've done it for me, so let's do it for you.
That's it. Let's go. Here we go. Hear that one? And also we have got is it that one? That one.
Oh shit! I meant dang.
Dang.
That one's really loud. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Or there's this one, like, you know, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. I just got myself a 3-digit palindrome. Drop the mic.
Mic drop. Let's go. Yeah. That's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sorry that you only got the comment. You know, we're both community members here, so I don't know if you've been hanging out with Millie's face, but that would make sense if you did.
No. I mean, I do try and like spend time in other people's spaces. Like, I sort of feel like, no, if I'd like other people to come into my space, I should at least try and make the effort to try and get to other people's spaces. But alas, I have 2 small children and a wife, kids, mortgage.
Alas, and you also live on the other side of the country, and we're even lucky to see you ever because our time is like completely opposite. So.
Exactly, and with daylight savings kicking in as well, it's just made things a hell of a lot more complicated. But it should be ending, I believe, next week, because our clocks change and hopefully get back in sync with everyone else on next Sunday.
Damn, wait, you guys have it like weeks later? What?
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean,
crazy.
I know, because that's one thing that like caught me out. I think it was either last week or the week before, like, you know, when all the times changed. Because because for me, the spaces are still the normal time I hold them, but everyone else's times have changed, or it could be the other way around. I don't know, but I'm just like, why is no one turning in my space? I'm like, oh, that's right. It's like an hour difference now.
I literally was thinking, I'm like, he does this a lot later now. Like, I wonder if like he has to get the kids to school or something. Like, why is he doing these so much later? But okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, you just aren't there yet.
No, well, I mean, unfortunately for these spaces in particular, I mean, like, I do these ones at 4:00 in the morning UK time, but for me to do them at like to keep with the regular times, I have to get up at 3:00 in the morning, which I don't mind doing.
Don't do it. No, it's not worth it. Sleep, man. Sleep. We all need our beauty rest.
Sleep. Who needs sleep when you've got all this action happening all over the place, all over on VeVe and the crypto market and all this other fun stuff? There's just too much to happen. But unfortunately, if I had these spaces any earlier, then my wife would probably kill me, and then there'd probably be no spaces.
He's like, excuse me, do you not want to cuddle with me in bed, or what the fuck is the problem? I mean, sorry, I'm cussing a lot in your space. This is a family space. I'm sorry, I'll get my act together.
No, that's okay. Like I say to everybody who comes in here, like, I just want you to be you. Say whether, like, we've had people in the space that like curse to high heaven and say things they shouldn't say, but that's cool, because that's what these spaces are all about. They're all about collecting and connecting with other collectors, and I'm just sharing our collecting journey, which is what this crazy platform is called VeVe, or it could be Candy, or it could be Cryptoys, it could be whatever you're into.
Ooh, so I know that you've probably been open for what, like a good 46 minutes or whatever?
Yes, yes, I have.
I don't know if you were able to catch any of Angel's space that just happened, but some great news just came out with Omi. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
Ooh, I in the way of Omi, I only know what they just released on the tier system with the rewards and that. But do tell.
Okay.
Do tell.
It has nothing to do with the team or the actual Ecomi stuff, so don't get me wrong.
Okay.
At all. Like, let me just start there. But our good friend Angel down there, he has created a bridge, so now you can go and do a liquidity pool through Algo. So,
I did see that.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, their space was recorded. I recommend listening to it. They do kind of touch base on it a couple times, because the first hour they explained everything once. And then Randy and Foster also came in and asked follow-up questions again, and we kind of touched base on the other things that, and just got more into detail and in depth. So, yeah, I definitely recommend going back and listening to it, and then maybe reaching out to Angel himself, or Dave seems to have a pretty good grasp on it. So, yeah, we're all a community, So
yeah, absolutely.
Don't feel afraid to reach out. Angel's a really nice guy. He don't bite. Maybe if you ask him to. But but yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I like it. I think that it opens up the world for really degen and like crypto people to kind of see Omi, and then I'm hoping that those people see Omi, and then what's behind Omi is VeVe, and I'm hoping it also helps adopt more users into our collecting world, and they'll want to get, because not many coins actually have anything behind it, right? Well, we do. So I think it's going to really stand out, and I think it's going to tie it all together. And I'm excited for it. So go give that a listen. But yeah.
Absolutely. So first of all, this is for Angel. Yeah, because anything that helps promote the Omi token, and anything that helps promote the Omi token obviously promotes VeVe. So that's always a cool thing to see, and also just providing people with different options as well is also very, very cool. And I'm guessing that's good for Omi. I'm also guessing it's good for Algorand as well. So I'm not 100%.
And good for VeVe. We're gonna have more We're gonna have more people coming in. Watch when you start seeing some new faces in here. They're gonna be like, "What is this about?" Yep. And we're just going to take them under our wing like we always do. And our community is going to keep growing stronger and stronger. And I can't wait.
Absolutely. So, yeah. So congratulations to you, Angel, as well. I mean, like I see you jumping into the space from time to time. So sorry I couldn't make your space. But yeah. Also as well, if anyone or even yourself wants to come up to the stage and chat for a bit, tell us about your collecting journey, or tell us a little bit about what's been happening in the world. Anyone is more than welcome to do that. So that's what these spaces are all about, like, collecting and connecting with others, and I'm just sharing our love of collecting and just enjoying the ride. Very cool.
100%. And I did pin the space up if you guys wanted to like bookmark it or whatever you need to do so you can find it later. Like I said, it did go on for like an hour and a half or whatever. Foster and Randy hopped up around like a little before the hour mark if you just want to skip all the beginning, but I really think that it's good to listen to all of it, but whatever you have time for,
definitely.
So whatever's covered.
Absolutely.
But anyway, I didn't even say hi. I'm rude up in here. What up, bro? What up, Cash? What up, guys?
Hi.
Yeah. Hope you guys
I just wanted to say
reader and stuff too.
Oh yeah, we're geeks. I just want to say I enjoyed your pictures. I'm glad you had fun down there. Nice to see you interacting with the CEO like that. Nice to see him have a big smile, not like that interview he did, where he looked a little bit in shock a few weeks back. It was just nice to see that relaxed vibe.
Yeah.
Wish I could have made it.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's one thing is like there always will be more events. Like of course all of them are different, so I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the exact same experience, but there's always gonna be an event happening. There's always gonna be meetups. So if you can't make it to that one, I'm sorry, but there's gonna be so many more, and I hope you can make it to the next one. Vegas is the one I'm looking forward to next.
Yes.
So
yes.
hopefully I can see you guys in Vegas. Let's go.
That is my mission for this year, is to get Oz to Vegas. And so far,
I know. I wonder how much flights are. Geez, I can only fucking imagine. But I'm hoping for you too, man.
Well, the last.
Let's start a GoFundMe. I'll throw some towards getting you over here.
That's it. I'll start a GoFundMe page. Like even if someone wants to donate $1, and anything helps. So right now,
hey, it all adds up.
Exactly.
It all adds up, man.
Well, right now I'm trying to get every single bit of overtime I possibly can. So I'm trying to work every Sunday up until November, so I get that nice little bit of double time at my work. So that's always good as well. And hopefully, investing wisely in the crypto market is also not doing too bad at the moment. So, but again, not financial advice. That's just something else. I'm just trying to speed things up a bit. But I did have a question, KC.
Me too, and that's why I don't have money for these new comics. I'm very excited about them, but I'm kind of focusing on the crypto world right now.
Exactly.
And I don't have enough for both.
Exactly.
So it is what it is. You got to prioritize, and unfortunately, that's the priority and agenda now. But I'll get my hands on those peach. Watch out, y'all. Casey's coming through eventually.
That's it. Come through and sweep the floors. But I did have a question as well, because how long did it actually take you to travel to Texas for the event? Because I remember you mentioned before that you were driving there. So what sort of drive time are we looking at?
14 hours.
What?
Yeah.
14 hours.
I did bring a friend. We split the drive. It was 7 hours and 7 hours. But yeah, 14 hours
there it is.
There and 14 hours back.
14 hours. Wow. What's that? That's like a 28-hour round trip.
Yes, it sure is. But It's totally worth it. And I love road trips. Like, it's nice to just kind of like jam to music and forget the world for like a little bit. So I enjoyed every part of it, except for my friend getting really tired and almost driving off the road. So then I had to like go take over the wheel.
Oh, no.
Other than that, hey, I'm alive. We made it back to Colorado. So.
That's it.
All part of the journey, man.
Exactly. I know, like 14 hours. I mean, like that's more or less how long it takes me to fly to Australia from London.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So
if you put it in that perspective.
Yeah, I can relate. Because a direct flight from London to Perth is about 16 hours. But at least you did that with your best friend, like in driving like an open road. I did that with two screaming kids and an angry wife. It was not a pleasant 16 hours.
Yeah, what you gotta do is get a road trip with the boys, and I bet it'll be a good time. I don't know about screaming children, maybe even you and the wifey just get a getaway. I don't know what your parents are doing, but drop the kids off, me and wifey gonna go
exactly
for a little bit.
Well, that's well, my getaway time is going to be Vegas, so that's what I'm looking forward to. So hopefully you can make it, I can make it, everyone can make it, and we're going to have an amazing time. But
heck yeah, and Vegas is so fun. It's like fun even without the VeVe fam, like obviously. So with the VeVe fam, it's like, what can we get into? It's going to be so fun.
And also considering it's going to be my first time going to America as well, so that's what I'm also looking forward to.
The first time?
Exactly, it's the first time. It's the first time Osmond collects.
On board.
That's it. It's like that's right. Yeah, first time to America, so that'll also be a nice experience as well.
Let's go.
Let's do it. But I just want
to... everybody in the crowd, we have to get Oz over here. I can go start the GoFundMe. He's going to go start the GoFundMe. I don't know. We got to make this happen, though. Like, if we all pitch $5, like we can get him.
That's it. Maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll take a page out of Key Collector 98 or Hernando and D's book, and I'll start a raffle or an auction or something.
Well, I just feel like you like bust your butt. Like you literally wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to host these spaces for us. Like you're just been super entwined with the community. Like you came onto my channel and we had our little interview and you were like, yeah, I want to like get more in tune with the community. And I mean, ever since I met you and we like started chatting, like that's all I've seen you do is just get more and more involved with the community. You've like grown such an amazing space. Like you have your regulars here, you get your new people here, and you always come for everybody and have a welcoming space. Like it's a beautiful thing, and you are one that definitely deserves to be there. So yeah, we gotta make it happen. Period.
Oh well, thank you, Casey. Thank you, Casey. I really do appreciate that. I mean, like I've said before, constantly, that's one of the reasons why I'm still here as a community. It's just trying to provide these spaces for everyone else to come and chill and just interact and connect with everybody and just share the love, share the journey. That's what it's all about. But
yes, sir.
On to other news, just because I'm going through some of the comments here in the in the chat. Gus says the Alien Romulus movie trailer is out. Yes, it is. The trailer, just in case nobody has seen it, because I'm a big Aliens fan as well. The trailer for Alien Romulus has just been dropped. It's a little teaser trailer, and yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, it looks amazing. Have you seen it, Casey?
It looks so good. Dude, I was worried because Disney owns that IP now.
I know.
So they always like cheese stuff up and make it all kiddish, Yeah. Well, it still looks gruesome. It still looks good. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I know. I mean, like I was watching it had like the same sort of vibes as like the first movie. Like it had like very like sort of Aliens Isolation vibes if you've played any of the games. But yeah, it looked good. It looked gritty. There were like face huggers running all over the place. I was like, oh my God, there's like a million face huggers. Like, now we're going to start seeing like, them like jumping out and scaring the crap out of everybody. That's going to be fantastic. But I mean, like, it was very short. It's only a teaser trailer. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it's scheduled for, I want to say August 8, 6, 7, 8. So I think it's scheduled for August release. So got to wait a couple months yet, but I'm excited.
Heck yeah, me too. I'm excited to see it too. And I won't watch it when the full trailer comes out. I don't watch trailers for movies because I feel like they always like show the good parts of the movie. I'm like, can you not like spoil the whole movie for me? Thanks. So I don't watch trailers. Like I'll watch short ones like this. But once the full trailer is released, I'm just like, don't share it. Don't let me click on it.
Don't show me anything.
Yeah, seriously.
That's it.
But I'm really excited to see it too.
Or the other alternative is you can wait or you can wait and see someone like Hinano and D do reaction videos like they do from time to time on What the Flick and see them react to it.
Ooh, heck yeah, let's go.
That's it.
Sorry, I can't watch that, you guys. Spoilers, but totally support it.
No, very cool. But yeah, I mean, like not only that, but we've also had all sorts of other cool trailers. Actually, I tell you what, like there's been so much happening like all over the place, like not just in the VeVe space and the digital collecting space, but over on the film and TV front as well. Like I said, we've just had the trailer drop for the second half of Rebel Moon, which is a Scar Giver. So if you watch that, we've got the second half of that coming in April. That looks really good. Have you seen it all, Casey? Fro Casual? Any of you guys seen any of these we're talking about?
Wait, see what? I missed it.
That will be no. It's a Rebel Moon. It's the latest one by Zack Snyder, the guy who did Justice League 300, Watchmen.
Yeah, I definitely did not see this.
No, well, the first half is on Netflix, and they've got the second half called Scar Giver coming out in April. And it looks very good. It's very it's definitely got Zack Snyder's dramatized slow-mo everything style to it. I mean, I didn't think it was like an amazing next level movie.
Oh, Mike, come on, stop it with those thumbs down. Come on, man.
I mean, it is entertaining. It's got very sort of like Blade Runner meets Star Wars with a shred of Warhammer 40K thrown in there as well. It's good. It's entertaining. Check it out. But this is the one that got me excited, is they've also just dropped the teaser trailer for Star Wars Acolyte.
Wait, what? Acolyte, you have a movie and you didn't tell me, girl? Dang,
Nah.
I feel betrayed.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Secret,
I'm kidding.
secret Jedi. So yeah, so they just dropped the teaser trailer for Star Wars Acolyte, which I think is scheduled for. I want to say it was a July release. I should have wrote that down, but I didn't. And yeah, it's basically going to be focusing the High Republic era of the Star Wars universe. So apparently, it's going to be 100 years before Star Wars Phantom Menace Episode 1. And yeah, there's going to be Jedi. There's going to be, I think it's when the Sith are first starting to pop their heads out. So it's going to be looks really good. A lot of lightsaber action, a lot of force wielding. It's got Carrie-Anne Moss, which played Trinity from The Matrix in it as well. So there's probably going to be some slow-mo and some stuff that's not going to make sense to us because we're still human. It looks really entertaining. So definitely check that out if you haven't seen it already.
And who doesn't love Trinity? Come on now. Dang, I'm going to have to check that out for sure. It's exciting.
Yeah. And and another exciting trailer that's just released. Oh, sorry, before I get into it though, Casual's got a question.
Hey, I'm actually going to have to exit the building as it is 1 p.m. my time. So thank you for hosting the space, guys.
No worries, Casual. Thanks for dropping in. Go get some beauty sleep, and hopefully we'll catch you on the weekend, maybe on the weekend show.
1 a.m. Yep. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.
That's it. And also as well, if you didn't hear already, Casual is going to be hosting a karaoke space come Saturday. So if you're able to make that and want to bust out some tunes, check it out.
And it's very important to know that it's a judge-free zone. If you are the worst singer in the freaking world, like someone has literally looked at you with the dirtiest look, like, why the fuck are you singing right now? This is the space to come have fun and do it because no one's going to judge you and we're all just going to be having fun. We encourage drinks. We encourage smoking. We encourage sobriety. Whatever you want to do, just come have fun. That's
Absolutely.
all we suggest.
Love it. Absolutely love it. But as I was saying, there was one trailer I got very excited about, and that is they dropped the new Mad Max trailer for Furiosa. So has anyone seen that one? Because this looks insane.
Looks insane. I didn't know that there was going to be any sequels or anything to Mad Max. I seen it as a commercial while I was actually in the theater. What was I watching? I don't remember. But whatever the last movie I went to go see, they showed the whole trailer or commercial or whatever, and I was like, "This is Mad Max. This is Mad Max." He was like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "This is obviously Mad Max." And then it was the whole title, and I was like, "I knew it! I'm so excited."
Yeah, no, it's gonna be really good. I mean, like I said, it's the prequel, like I said, the prequel to Mad Max Fury Road, and it's going to tell the story of a young Furiosa who was previously played by Charlize Theron, and basically how she came to be Furiosa, basically, and it's she's going to be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Hopefully I said that right. Who's also quite famous for films like The Queen's Gambit. And she was also in the New Mutants movie as well, which I almost forgot about. And of course, it's also got Chris Hemsworth in it as well, who's also just popping up everywhere. But it looks fun. It looks crazy. It's filmed in Australia, so it's Australian. So yay, Australia! And yeah, it's basically done by the same guy, George Miller, who is also responsible for creating the whole Mad Max saga. So he's done the originals, did Fury Road as well, and looks really, really good. It is definitely one of those ones you have to see in theaters.
100%. I 100% agree. It's so good. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good, like so good.
So good. Like the best.
Love it. But yeah, I think that's about all the film news I had at the moment. Unless anyone had anything else they wanted to add. So, what about you, KC? Have you watched anything good lately? You watched any TV shows, movies, anything worth shouting out?
Okay, I don't know. I don't watch much TV anymore, but now that I'm living at my mom's house, she wanted to start a TV series with me. So on Netflix,
Okay.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of romantic. I don't know. Like maybe watch it with your wife or something. I don't know, but I really enjoyed it. It's called One Day, and
One Day.
yeah,
Okay.
it's good. It's good. I like it. But that's like all I've really watched recently. I'm trying to think of the movie I just seen in theaters recently of why I like watched that Mad Max, but I cannot think to save my life. But yeah, so I don't really watch much TV. I'm too involved into this. Like
Exactly.
I spend so much time on spaces and stuff. So no, I'm not too much into the movie guru stuff. But hey, you help me keep up. So thanks for that.
I do try. I mean, like I said, I have to be very, very selective of what I watch. Oh, here we go. I've got a message from Humble. Humble said I just finished watching The Gentleman. So superb. Yeah, that's the new Guy Ritchie series. It's just hit Netflix, I believe. And that's kind of like a spin-off of the movie he did before. But I know I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about it. And yeah, that's another solid option if you're looking for something to check out. The Gentleman on Netflix is good. What am I watching? I'm watching right now. I've just picked up Invincible season 2. It's just started again, so I'm just getting back into that. Watching Star Wars Bad Batch season 3, and got the last episode of season 2 of Halo, which is dropping tomorrow. So I'm going to finish that off, and I think that's all I'm watching at the moment. Like I said, got to be very, very selective with what I watch. Oh, here we go. Humble says, yeah, the series is 100% with Theo James and Kaya. I'm not sure who that is, but it sounds awesome. But the one
Thank you for everything. I actually have to go because I am staying at my sister's house tonight, and she's like, "You're just gonna spend all day on spaces." I literally just that one with Angel, and now I'm hopped in here. But I told her I was like, I haven't hung out with him in a long time, so you're just gonna have to be patient. But now she's like giving me the death stare, and I think she might kill me if I don't hop off. So,
well, we definitely don't want that, so you better go.
But I always appreciate you, and I'm glad that you still do these spaces. Don't ever quit, and we're gonna get you over to Vegas. Don't you worry. We're gonna make it happen.
No, thank you very much, Casey. Yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward to Vegas. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. And so but yeah, hopefully you can make the weekend show where the times might be a little bit better for you.
Yes, sir. I'll be there. As long as it doesn't get in the way or like intertwine with casuals karaoke space, because I'm ready to sing my heart out, and I hope I see you guys there.
All right, so take care, Casey, and hopefully I'll see you there too.
Awesome. And hi and bye, Fro. Sorry we didn't speak very much, but you know, I mean I spoke a lot, but you didn't. But hope you have a good night. Thanks, Oz. Bye, everybody.
All right, see you later, Casey. Take care. Very cool. No, thanks, Casey, for coming up and speaking. So, like I said, it's just still got Fro here. So just, I'm sure it's just casually listening in the background. But yeah, I just want to say big thank you to everyone who's sticking with us. Big thank you for everyone who's just jumped in. Like I said, it's been Wednesday's episode 50, and yeah, just been having a nice chill conversation just regarding what's been going on in the digital collecting space. We're talking about VeVe. We're just covering some film and TV news. We're just going over the latest trailers that just dropped, ranging from Rebel Moon to Star Wars Acolyte to the new Mad Max trailer, and Aliens Romulus just dropped as well. They also dropped a little snippet of Fallout as well, which is due out in a couple of weeks, which is another one I'm really looking forward to because I had lost a lot of time in my youth playing the games. And yeah, so again as well, if anybody wants to come up to the stage at any point, say hi, talk about what are you watching? Say anything you might want to recommend us checking it out, or if you don't want to, you just want to listen to the background, that's cool as well. Even write something in the comments as well. I do try and read the comments, so if you want to write something there, by all means, please do. And yeah, we'll see what else are my talking points. Trying to keep the conversation going. So VeVe wise, so VeVe wise, so like I said, we've had like a gazillion new comics in there now, and yeah, so I think it's quite cool what they've been doing with the reader. Like I said, we've got the new VeVe Comics dropped on VeVe, and now they're doing the same day as print runs as well, which I think is pretty cool as well. So it only seems like they're just doing Marvel titles at the moment, But who knows? In the future, that could change. Because I noticed on their list, for example, this coming drop, they had things like Django #1, some Star Wars comics. So we might get some Star Wars comics. I do believe, though, we're not going to see any comics with mature content, because I think there's one going through at the moment. I think it's called Blood Run or Blood Fall, something like that, something to do with vampires and scary stuff in the apps. But I think I read an article somewhere saying that they're not going to be dropping any mature content. So we might not see that one yet. We might see it in the future. But yeah, so what else is going on? Let's have a look here. Just check out my So yeah, so on VeVe itself, it doesn't look like they've got much in the way of drops scheduled lately. We've got we just had the Star Wars. We just had the what's it called, Tarzan drop, which I'm going to assume is not sold out, because Tarzan doesn't normally do very well. Yeah, there's still over 1.1 thousand editions of the common left in the market and still hasn't sold out, but that's going for $6.99 if you're into Tarzan. But another exciting one, this is coming on Sunday, I believe, which is the 24th. 3 days. Yep, no, that sounds about right. But we've got the Stormtroopers coming, and they've just released a little snippet with the animation. So it looks like they're gonna move, stand there. They're gonna fire as well. So that's going to be a 10 gem price point. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So what about you, Fro? You looking forward to having an army of Stormtroopers?
Yeah, absolutely. I am. I got crazy ideas for the vault, and of course in the VeVeverse, but it's going to require probably 10, maybe 20 of these Stormtroopers. So yeah, I might keep buying until my gem balance hits 0, man. So I can see that becoming an actual reality.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm pretty sure like the likes of like my collectibles as well is going to go nuts on these. But it's going for the 10 gem price point, and there is 15,000 10 editions, and it's a common. And they've also got the secret rare. The secret rare is also available as well with 501 editions. And this one's apparently not going to be animated. It's just going to be a Stormtrooper taking a knee, pointing a blaster at you on a nice little Star Wars base. So that's a nice little centerpiece for your collection. And that's going to be the same as well. 10 gem price point. It's all blind box. So yeah, that's coming on Sunday. So will it sell out? We'll see.
Yeah, I think it will, but it'd probably take a while. So I could see maybe towards the end of the day, possibly going into the day after. But I think it'll sell out, because I can see, users wanting to buy more than one to have in their vault. So like myself, I probably got a little over 200 gems maybe, and I plan on using all of it on the Stormtroopers. Hopefully maybe land a good mint as well. But yeah, I do need them for the vault, so I definitely will be crafting, or buying, I should say.
No, very nice. Me, if I can sell some stuff in the app, maybe I'll get some. But right now, I don't have any gems until next week when I get paid. But all good. Just seeing what else is there. Oh, this is a pretty big one. I've seen around on X Spaces. We've just had the new X-Men series drop, X-Men 97. So who's got into that yet? I haven't started watching it yet, but I've been hearing very positive things about it, and everyone seems to be quite happy with what they've done with it.
Yeah, same. Nothing but positive, I guess, responses. I'm looking to maybe find time sometime this weekend to sit down and just watch, without any interruptions, hopefully.
That's the thing, isn't it? Trying to find some time to actually sit down and commit to it without life or VeVe getting in the way.
No, absolutely. You're right. Without picking up the phone midway through just to check on notifications or whatnot.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's see, what else is there? What else has been happening in this space? Oh, apparently there's that deal with CGC Comics. So has anyone seen that floating around? Apparently that's a pretty big deal. I mean, like me personally, I'm not that in tuned with the whole grading scene, but I know the likes of Key Collector 98 has been very happy about it. I think there was a space not long ago about it as well. Fro, so what about you? Have you heard about this deal at all? Do you know anything about it?
No, I have not. I've actually been super busy and have not been able to do a deep dive into reading about what that entails. But I will look into it as when time permits, because I do think that's going to be a pretty big deal, man.
I'm just trying to see if I can find it. So if anyone else knows anything about it or was able to to pin it to the group chat, by all means, go for it. But I did see it somewhere. I'm just trying to find it because nope. GC. See if I got the CGC Comics. Aha, here we go. So yeah, it says here they've apparently either acquired or they've in partnership now with JSA. Here we go. Huge news. Autograph collectors. We are thrilled to announce that CCG certified the leader in grading collectibles is acquiring JSA, the leader in autograph authentication. So together, CCG and JSA will provide a seamless solution for autograph collectors to have their items authenticated, graded, and encapsulated by the world's top experts. So that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, so if you're into that sort of thing, that sounds like a very positive step forward.
Yeah, JSA, they've been around for a long time, because I remember, seeing authentication stickers from them and authentication certificates from them. As far as I can remember, they're kind of like PSA also. So with CGC, I guess, buying JSA, it'd be like an all in-house thing for just not grading but also authentication. I guess signatures, and then get them encapsulated for the comic books. Yeah, I think it's a big deal, man. They kind of everything be under one umbrella, I guess.
Yeah, very cool. So I wonder if we'll see something like that on the app, like maybe in VeVe. Like, we've had discussions about having like sports on the app, because now we've got sports on the app. We've got the Parker gloves. Maybe we'll see something like that coming in the future, like having like digital signatures and like things encapsulated like that on the app. What do you reckon?
No, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, if you were to get maybe an athlete to sign your digital and just kind of screenshot that, and they can authenticate that with the actual strokes. I don't know how they encapsulate it, but I mean, I can see them going, yeah, that's real. So it's all kind of, we're all learning together. Like, it's all these new things that, we're in the digital, just the very forefront, just learning. So that'd be cool.
It's exciting times as well. I also had a little speculation as well. I know, how cool would it be if you took because obviously with the Team Parker gloves, the black and gold gloves are in that case. So like, wouldn't it be cool if you could like either have like a separate collectible, which is just the case, and then they can start like releasing sports items, like or even music items, like records, bats, gloves, like from MMA or whatever like that, and you can actually use this case as like a display case, and can do it like that way.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that, because you can, you can probably get like a display case for different sizes, different colors, but it's you can actually create those in the VeVeverse. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I guess not then.
Yeah, because you can create any size with lighting from the top, from the bottom in the VeVeverse. So all your collectibles can go in there. Sports memorabilia, if they start going into other sports. Yeah, all that could be encapsulated within the VeVeverse, and so I don't know if they'd be dropping anything on the app anytime soon. Also,
yeah, well, it seems like like I said, the drop schedules are completely dried up at the moment. Like, so the only drop we've got coming so far that I can see is the Stormtroopers on the 24th. So maybe we're just having like a little cool off period, and everyone, the market, try and give everyone a bit of like a recovery time after dealing with this shock of having the new app drop and all the gazillion comics we got in the app in the app now.
Yeah, you're right. It was kind of overwhelming. I'm not gonna kid you on that, because I was doing my best trying to look at all the comic books and see which ones had Scotty Young covers, which one had Peach Momoko covers.
Yeah.
And, so it was kind of overwhelming, and I just got into a buying frenzy, and in the blink of an eye, like $300 was gone. I was like, "What did I buy?"
He was like, I need to stop now.
Yeah, that was pretty much me, and it was all within a matter of minutes. It wasn't like it was over a long span of a couple of hours or even a day or so. It was just minutes, and I was like, "What just happened?" So,
it's like full was it like shock value? And just come in, just like rattle everything. And then there's always different titles on the app. Like I didn't even know were there, because like a lot of people like they're going on about like the big ones, like the Ultimate #1, the Spider-Man covers, the Spider Boys, and that. But then there's like all these other sneaky little titles like X-Men Red, for example. There's some Captain America comics in there as well. Moon Knight. What's a Blade? That Blade #1's got a really good, nice Momoko cover on it as well. And also the new Deadpool comics as well. There's a few sneaky ones in there, and just like what the hell? Where do all these comics come from? And they've got like like Iron Man, and a few like X-Men comics as well. Avengers, like the choice is just like, oh, it's crazy. Crazy is just the only word I can describe.
Yeah, you're right. Like I didn't really see any of the other comics as I was browsing through on the web app until I went to the VeVe app, and I saw all the covers pop up in the comic book section. And that's when I was like, how did I miss this? So I had to go back into the web app to type in the search bar the actual title of the comic.
Mm.
And then I started going through, because it shows a list of the covers. And you go, oh, that's a Peach Momoko. That's why that one's real popular. So yeah, it's a learning curve for me. I've never been really, really big on comics. But now I'm kind of getting more familiarized with certain cover artists, writers. So it's fun. Like it's a whole new door that just opened up for me. That's just me personally. So and I'm enjoying the ride so far. So
yeah, same. But we got Nos up to the stage. Nos, how are you?
Hey, Nos.
Yo, what up, Oz? What up, Fro? How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, mate. Yeah, just chilling. I just had a nice conversation about what's been happening in the VeVe with VeVe, or the gazillion new comics have just dropped, and a little bit of film news. No, it's just been a nice chill out session. We had Casey in not long ago as well. But yeah, it's been good. What about you? How have you been?
Really good. Just enjoying the space, just chilling. I wanted to kind of come up and share some alpha.
By all means.
So it's confirmed every week that this drop schedule is going to be the same until further notice. So if you guys go on to Key Collector, you'll see the majority of the books that will be released on Wednesdays, and it's going to be 12 a.m. PST. I stayed up till 12 a.m. last night on that speculation, and it looks like it's confirmed. And I was in Discord earlier. They confirmed it. It's going to be the same every Wednesday, moving forward.
All right,
So
cool.
just wanted to kind of share that for if you guys see the comics that you like, the covers that you like, definitely plan to stay up late. Plan your sleep schedule
That's
accordingly.
Set your timers. So set every alarm in your house.
Yeah, because
nice.
I stayed up till midnight. Central people in Central Time Zone stayed up till 2 a.m. and I could only imagine the East Coast is now getting the feeling at 3 a.m. for a drop, But I think I don't know if you guys know or not, but the Spider-Man comic sold out within an hour. So
I saw.
Obviously some of these books definitely have the power to sell out. And we talk about like how US there's a lot of buyers, but across the other world, there's a lot of other people that are active and getting spread around versus like one person getting to buy a lot, so it's really helpful as far as you guys, like it's not a later afternoon drop, it's a morning drop. So get excited for you guys for those drops earlier in the day.
Oh, very cool. And do you know if they said anything about if you've heard or not, if whether they might be dropping other titles on the app? Like we were saying before, like we had like this like the Star Wars comics.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. It's just a Marvel.
Just Marvel at this point.
Yeah.
But that would be cool, isn't it? Like, do you think that could possibly be a possibility that might come like further on down the line, considering this is not, I wouldn't say it's not like directly tied with VeVe, so there is the wiggle room here that we could start seeing things like DC Comics. We could start seeing like maybe some Dark Horse, some Image, Star Wars. I don't know.
Star Wars is definitely a good possibility because Disney owns it. So it just depends. There's a lot of possibilities. In Discord earlier, we were speculating on some of the hip hop covers.
Okay.
So that'd be awesome if they drop like those hip hop covers on here. If I could get my hands on the Eminem one, it'd be freaking awesome. The Biggie one. But all that was just fun speculation, the things that we got confirmed was the drop time is going to be the same every week until moving forward.
Yeah,
we did kind of like have a feedback hour, so we're giving some ideas. So my input is I hope they implement some sort of MCP because a lot of people has MCP. So I really hope that they implement some sort of MCP for these types of comics, and in my opinion, it's a missed marketing opportunity if they don't, because if IRL collectors come in here and see that and they actually see some sort of collecting bonus, it'd be contributing to that bigger picture of what MCP is supposed to be, rewarding the collectors.
Yeah.
And we've seen it with some of these bigger wallets who were coming in, like we already know, like Bagoza Man.
Yeah, Bagoza Man.
Yeah, he's made a freaking mark as far as gaining so much MCP in a short amount of time. And with this much comics coming in, we see the prices obviously pulling back a ton on a lot of comics. If an IRL comic book collector has any taste of this and does their research and they kind of learn kind of gamification behind it, they can make a big splash as well too, So I really hope that they capitalize on some sort of that marketability while it's still hot, while it's still hot.
Definitely. So what are you, Fro? You got anything you want to add in there?
No, it's thank you, Nos, for the alpha, man. I'm just taking notes. I'm actually still working, but as you're talking, I'm like, ooh, I'm jotting down a few other little tidbits of the alpha that Nos is dropping. So same time next week, duly noted. And I'll have to just get my credit card or my debit card ready.
Get like 4 of them because these transaction codes where they block the card is real.
Oh, is it now?
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so on the first drop, I had to bounce between 3 different cards because the bank closed it. If you have a black card, by all means, bro, Oz, black card is limitless, but
okay.
The bank cards will flag it. I had to actually call one of my credit cards to unblock it. telling them, yes, this is me. Yes, my account didn't get hacked. I am buying things from VeVe Comics multiple times.
Tell you what, they might be like, "Oh, you're one of those VeVe buyers, are you? We've had a lot of them lately."
That will be the day when they know that we are calling to unblock that. That will be the day.
Yeah.
But these new comics are fun. The covers are awesome. It's definitely something to definitely buy the covers that you like. You know, I'm saying this to everyone. A lot of these covers don't have a ton of value IRL, so just please don't get wrecked. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, that's like the first thing we say. First and foremost, buy what you like, and then that way, at least if something does go to zero, you won't be overly heartbroken. But it all comes back to, like, you know, we had this conversation on the last episode. Is like, you know, it just comes back to why you're collecting in the first place. Are you doing it for financial gain? Are you doing it for emotional peace? Are you doing it just because it's a character you connected with in your childhood? I mean, like, you know, everyone has a different reasons for collecting, just as long as it's one that makes sense to you.
Oh, and by the way, if no one has checked it out, if you go on to the VeVe Comics app, the panel by panel reading on these books is freaking awesome. It definitely makes it more enjoyable to read these books that way. So Ozman, for your readings, check it out. It's mostly with the newer books. The older books, it doesn't look like they've kind of adapted the panel to panel reading, but check it out, play with it. It's going to probably be a lot more easier for you to read.
Yeah, well, I actually had a little play with it last night because I just installed the reader on my BlueStacks, which is what I normally use, like, you know, to hold these spaces through. And yeah, I'm gonna have a crack at it come tomorrow, where I'm gonna do relax and read. I'm going to be reading Extreme Venomverse #1, so we're gonna give that a go. But what about you? Has there been anything in particular that you've been going for? Like, have you just been going for the, say, Spider-Man or Spider-Boy or Venom? So what's been your collecting targets lately?
As far as the new drops, like the new books,
or just anything? Yeah. Well, let's start with the new books.
I mean, the new books, the first wave, I missed on Ultimate Spider-Man. That was the one I really wanted because I've actually, shout out to Masc. He's really kind of getting me excited about the new storyline, the Ultimate storyline. So I missed that. I missed Spider-Boy, but I got a couple of the covers that I liked. I got really lucky and hit some SRs.
Nice.
There is a comic I'm going to keep to myself because my goal is to mint all of it from the store because it's not on anyone's radar. I like the artist, and there's there's quite a few covers I like on that specific comic. So I'm gonna try to see if I could get out of the 1,000. I want to have at least 10% of that stat. So
nice. Yeah, we'll go for it. Go for it. Like we said before, just don't destroy your bank balance in the meantime.
Absolutely. And then I mean, on this last wave, I contributed to the sellout for the Spider-Man book. I tried to get the secret rare for the X-Men Forever. Unfortunately, I got hit with 5 commons on it. I was fortunate enough to hit a SR on the Spider-Boy. But other than that, yeah, just buying the stuff that I like, and if I don't like it, just put it in the market and then using my gems for other stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the older comics are dirt cheap right now, so it's dirt cheap MCP, and it's books that I like. Like all these $1.30, $1.50 comics. I mean, put it in the bag.
Yeah, I know there's been like some ridiculous like falls at the moment. Like I've seen like $1 comics, $1.15. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But that X-Men cover you were talking about, was that the one with Mystique on the front?
Yeah, it really reminded me of the Arp Germ Mystique, which if they're doing these drops, I hope they do some of the older books in these types of variants. And if we get that Arp Germ Mystique, I'm gonna go crazy to try to get it. But yeah, I was trying to get that cover.
Nice. Well, currently there's 6 of them listed in the market at the moment, and the floor price is currently going for 150 gems. So if that's what, it's like that's definitely out of my price range. But if it's within your price range, that could be an option for you. But there are some really nice covers in that X-Men Forever run. I mean, even that Ultra Rare is looking quite nice with the purple looking Dr. Manhattan looking fella here. Yeah, very cool.
I'm gonna pull up Key Collector real quick because there's a comic that I'm hoping that comes. Let me see if I can remember.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the. I'm actually on the website myself right now. This is another one I haven't had much to do with. This I've heard it mentioned loads of times, especially with Doctor Strange's Stack and Slack videos about Key Collector comics, and it seems like a good resource tool.
Yeah, the Key Collector app, at the free version, you have access to like the release of the comics that week, along with like keys or trending comics, and then the hot comics. But that's the free version. The paid version has a ton of tools to kind of learn the books, the specs of the market. So it's really neat. I mean, I have the free version, so I just look at it to see what comics are being dropped. That way I know I could schedule a time to go sneak away to the LCS and grab some comics.
Nice. Oh yeah, because they've got like subscriber exclusives, so hotkeys, a spec deck, new updated categories, cool keys, future keys. Yeah, okay. Yeah, me.
By the way, Masc, I just saw Masc came in.
Oh, well, Masc,
brother. I gave a shout out to you. And by the way, Masc, I'm hoping you keep up that weekly space, a really good informative space, and a really fun kind of nerd out about just some comics as far as the storylines.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah, Masc, if you're able to, feel free to come up to the stage, say hi. But yeah, we were just having a good conversation about what's been happening in the market lately, just going over some of the comic books. We've also done a little bit of film and trailer news as well in the past. So just what's been going on in the space. And yeah, it looks like everyone's been very happy with the new comic book drops. Sorry for the ones who are still waiting for any comics that might be in their carts, because I think that's still an ongoing issue. But I think the team is on it. What about you, Nos? Do you still have any orders pending, or did you happen to get all your comics?
Let's just say I have Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Boy #1, and X-Men 20. Not X-Men. Sorry, Spider-Man 25 still in the refresh every time I log in.
Yes, I did have a sound effect queued up for that, but it is gone. That sucks. Well, hopefully they get that resolved soon. So yeah, so just going back to this Key Collector Comics. So is there any particular part of this app that we should be paying attention to? Because I noticed they've got one here saying top lists, 100 keys for copper, bronze keys, and modern keys. Is that
I'll be perfectly honest. I am ignorant to the app. I'm just looking to what comes out new, and every now and then I'll look at the trending. And thank God for Masc for throwing me that lifeboat, the lifesaver. Thank you, brother.
That's it. I was about to say we got the more professional grade in the house now. How are you, Masc?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yo, what a mess.
So we're just going over the Key Collector Comics website and app. So if you could just try and just have a look at it, so work out what we should be paying attention to, like, you know, and basically just how to use this thing, because like Nos and myself, we're not really overly versed in it.
Yes, that's the speculator Bible right there.
So
I love Key Collector app.
Yeah, so maybe you can help us out, like, you know, when actually using this app, like, you know, which areas should we be paying attention to? Because I noticed they've got, like, you know, top lists here, top 100 copper keys, bronze keys, modern keys.
Just the new keys of the week, the future keys. You get to see what's coming. The top variants of 2024 is another good thing to look at.
Okay.
On Friday, there's a website that they released their Hot 10, and this website basically it gets spread all over YouTube and all over the internet, and everyone goes after those books that are listed in the hot 10.
I
And
see.
sometimes they're new books, and sometimes they're older books.
Okay, I'm just looking at
It's by comicbookinvest.com.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the top 10 now and just seeing how many of these we actually have in the VeVe app already, and we've actually got quite a few of them.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen the likes of Fantastic Four number 52, which is the first appearance of Black Panther, T'Challa. We've got Incredible Hulk 181, which is the first the first appearance of Wolverine, which I'm guessing we're going to get in the app at one point. We've also got first appearance of Cable. That's coming in at number 5. New Mutants number 87, that is, which we've got. We've got New Mutants 98, which is the first appearance of Deadpool. That's coming in at number 3. And what we got? And number 1. We got Wolverine number 1. This is first solo title and first cameo appearance of Yukio. That's apparently taking the top spot at the moment.
Yeah, those are from Key Collector, but Comic Book Invest, they drop a top 10, and they'll put in a mixture of new books and older books, and they use their top 10 is basically on books that a lot of people have been going after, like sales data and all that.
Okay.
So they go like the number 2 book is one of the variants that actually we have on the first wave that dropped.
Right. So I'm just over on their website now. That's one I wasn't familiar with. Is it the hot 10 list? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's on this list. Oh yeah, there's a couple that I recognize. We got Spawn at the top there. We've got the first appearance of Red Hulk. That's apparently at number 5. We've got Spider-Man number 1, which is the first meeting of Miles Morales and Peter Parker. That's in at number 8. I recognize that one. But that's about all that I recognize. But we've got a couple.
Well, the number 2 book is on the app.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, it is too. I take that back. That's the Invincible Iron Man. That's another one of those sneaky titles that sort of snuck in that I didn't know anything about. But like I was saying to Fro a bit earlier, saying that we had like everyone going nuts about the Ultimate series, Spider-Man, Spider-Boy, but then there's all these like sneaky little titles that got in. Like
Yeah, that one when that one first came out, it was $40. The variant, it was I think it's a 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. And then when they released that list, it jumped up to $80.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's another thing I just noticed on the app as well, because I'm obviously on the VeVe Comics reader, like we've got the variant covers, and some of these variant covers are actually like ratio covers in real life, like ones of 25s, ones of 100s, etc. But it'd be nice if there was actually something on the app that actually said that, so actually people had like an idea of what they were actually buying. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think they have like on a new app, they got top trending, but of course everything is like internal sales, so it's not like sales from outside physical. So that's what I like about the new web app, that they have the trending top sales and all that. And it's as we keep getting more and more comic, you'll start seeing that trendy and the top sales list start getting like normal, because right now we only have. I only say only, but it's 300 comics. But it's it's.
Oh, there'll be more. There'll be more. There'll be more. There's always more.
There'll be about 10 to 15 a week, basically.
Yeah.
I know 1 week we're only getting probably like 5 or 6 comics in 1 week. I think it's the second week. Usually the last week of the month is the slower comic week. And we're not getting the Star Wars, so that kind of takes a hit, because usually there's like 4 or 5 Star Wars covers.
Yeah, I was saying to Noah's it kind of sucks that we didn't get Jango Fett number 1, because that wouldn't have been a good comic, and there's like a lot of nicer looking variant covers to go with that one.
Yeah, the Ahsoka cover, I think it's on that one, or it's on Thrawn. There's a beautiful Ahsoka cover in one of them.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
A quick question for your Masc. For the Key Collector app to subscribe and put your email in, is that free to subscribe for and put the email in and you unlock the stuff, or do you have to do a paid membership to unlock the other stuff?
Yeah, you just gotta pay $1.99 to unlock it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And that's not bad.
Yeah.
No, it's very cheap.
Okay.
And
So yeah.
by the way, Masc, I'm looking at the IMX blockchain. Someone just minted another SR of that.
Damn it! Now?
No, I'm just kidding with you.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna troll you on that.
I'll tell you what. If you want to read a good run, that is a very good run right there, man. I've been talking about that book, and I was talking to some of the other comic guys in this Discord that I'm in, and I was away for a while in that Discord, and I was like, man, have you guys been reading The Invisible Iron Man? They're like, that's one of the best books right now, as far as reading wise. The story is so good. I was shocked by it because I didn't know that the story was that good. And then when I started reading, I was like, holy shit. And then I started going to like the forums and stuff. And everybody in there is saying, I haven't read a Iron Man story this good in the last 10 years.
Invincible.
You might need to put that into the reading log, Ozman.
I might have to, yeah. Like I said before, right now Friday, I've got a Extreme Venomverse #1 on the cards. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been completely overwhelmed by how many comic books they've dropped in the app now. I'm just like, this is at one point, this is amazing because I'm gonna have things to read for forever. But at the same time, so now where do I start? Oh crap!
Yeah, I follow this one guy on YouTube. He's the American MC because he brings the same energy as My Collectibles does.
Oh yeah.
And he always does a list of the top 10 most anticipated comics for the week. And that was his #1 was the Iron Man that came out yesterday or today.
Okay. So do we have the Invincible Iron Man? So how many of these do we actually have? So we've only got what?
We only got 4 of them.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Because we got
I had to go to a pirate website and read the other 10.
Okay.
The other 12 issues.
Yeah, because as far as I can tell, we've only got from issues 15 to 16, 14. So we've only got them from issues 13 to 16.
Yeah. So I just went to Read All Comics and I just read the first 12 there, and then I bought the other ones in the market.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, but like I was saying before, it'd be good, that when we actually go to to the limited edition comics tab, and it's got all the variant covers there, but it doesn't really have much in the way of information about the variant covers. It just has the covers, but it doesn't say who the artists are, if it's a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 100 ratio, anything like that. So that'd be good if we had that sort of information on hopefully eventually make its way to the website.
Yeah. I wish it did something like that shows you what type of variant is it. Because there's some that are cover A, B, or C, and then what I've noticed is the secret rares and the ultra rares have been the 1 in 25, 1 in 50s. When books have it, because not all books get a ratio variant cover. It's incentive variant cover is what it's called. Right.
Yeah, because I noticed that I think it was on that latest Spider Boy that came out. Let me just find it. Yeah, Spider Boy number 5 is that I didn't realize that the secret rare is actually a Nicoretto Balderi cover. So it'd be cool, yeah. So it'd be cool, if we had little information snippets like that, saying, oh, this is the secret rare with cover by etc. etc.
Yeah, I think is it the rare or is it the DYOR? Which one is it? Not the Rose Vetch.
That's the ultra rare, I believe.
Yeah, I love that cover.
And by the way, Masc, just for your schedule ahead of time, I don't know if you got confirmation, but every Wednesday, the comics will be dropping 3 a.m. your time, brother. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah, that's when you guys are up, right?
Yeah. Who sleeps? Who sleeps?
No, Masc fell asleep on the space.
Yeah, I fell asleep on Mahalo Space. He started playing some Spanish music. I mean, I'm Cuban. I'm good with that, but I fell asleep listening to that. I was fine though. I I wasn't chasing any of the books. I think to me, I like the reader app side of it better. And then if I want to mint, I could always mint, because what's going to happen is a lot of these comics are not going to get minted. And they'll be there for a while. I don't think they'll even burn those books. I think they're going to keep them there, and they're going to. The way I see the app has two functions, and it has the NFT. It's basically replacing Comixology, and then it has a splash of NFT on it. Because that only 1,000, that's a low amount.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you start getting mass amounts of new users in, like we've had this discussion previously, with Chris Sever saying 1,000, 60,000, 100,000 doesn't matter. Now once you start getting the numbers in, and everyone just buys one, well then there it goes out the window. Especially with 1,000 mints.
Yeah, and then they took away the KYC on it, so you don't have to worry about KYC.
Yep.
But the only issue new people would have would be just when they buy a comic, they get a fraud alert on their bank.
Yeah,
I bought one of the $3.99 comics, and I got a fraud alert on it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because Nos was saying that as well, saying they've had issues that people had to bounce between credit cards because they keep getting notifications from their banks. But just on the subject of that, I want to bring up a comment that Hinano made in the chat here. It says, "My MasterCard gave me no trouble whether I made an offshore transaction. I get sent a 2-factor authentication. I even used my Cash App to buy on VeVe Comics. So maybe it depends on where you are or who your provider is."
Yeah,
so I use my debit card. Oh, go ahead, Nas.
No, I was just going to say it depends, because on my card, I got a notification, and when I called my bank to unlock it, it's because it's a New Zealand. They see it as VeVe New Zealand transaction.
Right, okay.
So that's why.
And I get the same problem with any place, like So Rare, because they're processors in France. I get the same issue there too as well.
Yeah, right. I suppose just them following procedure, I guess.
Yeah, but that bank, those cards, I just get a text and I just got to reply with a Y and then try it again. It works.
Yeah, with a Y. So just VeVe.
Yeah, I'm just buying digital comics from Auckland, New Zealand.
That's it. Nothing unusual here. Nothing to see.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like fraud at all. No, we're good.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys. Well, just to give you guys a little heads up, I got to start wrapping up the space in about 10 minutes. But I just want to say big thank you to Fro, to Masc, to Nos for coming up and speaking. Big thank you to KC as well, who came up a little bit earlier to speak, and Casual. Big thank you to everybody who's still listening with us in the background there. I've seen Hinano, D, Dr. Strange just dropped in as well. Thanks for dropping in, guys. So Richard, Stars, Mark D, RC Blanche, First Steps, Mike B, WL, and listener with no name under his picture there. But I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been listening in. And like I said, in the last 10 minutes, if anybody wants to come up and say hi or contribute to the conversation or tell us how your collecting journey's been so far, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yeah, I just wanted to say this. Oh, go for it, Masc. Go for it.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go on, Nos.
I was just gonna say real quick. Hinano and D has already confirmed. I got them on the books. We are going to be doing a Motivational Monday on April 8th on that Monday. So that we're going to be doing for Motivational Monday number 3, April 8th.
Oh, okay. So and is that going to be in the Spaces or is that YouTube? How do we find you?
Oh, I'm not a YouTuber, so it's going to be on Spaces.
It's going to be Spaces. So okay, so Motivational Monday. So what time will that be?
It's more than likely going to be 5 p.m. PST.
All right, cool. Well, there you go, guys. That space will be available. I'm sure you'll see it all around the X Spaces. And yeah, if you can drop in, and Motivational Monday. So what's the goal behind Motivational Monday? Just because I'm not familiar with it either.
Yeah, I've had 2 spaces so far. It's just a once a month space. I wanted to kind of start hosting for the community. I mean, the gist of it is for me and for where I am in my life right now. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of tapped into where when I had my own company, just growing and building, and how that motivation can be contagious to the right people. But on the other side of things too, the trials and tribulations can contribute to a lot of lessons learned. So just talking shop, sharing story, anyone that pops in, if they get inspired to do something, awesome, great. If anyone's going through a tough time and then realize that it's those tough times that make us great and make us better. Any way to just feel inspired and motivated, that's what the space is for. Once a month, because anything more than that would be a little bit too much of that kind of talk. I do it every day, though.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, maybe if I'm able to, I'll drop in as well.
They're recorded too, Oz.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, guys. Well, if nobody wants to come up on the stage, then I guess we'll start wrapping things up shortly. But before I start doing that, Fro, Masc, Nos, is there anything you want to leave us with or add before I start shutting up shop?
Go for it, Masc. Go for it, Masc.
I don't know if you opened the Web of Spider-Man comic.
Web of Spider-Man?
Yeah, the one that dropped last night. I don't know if you guys got to open it and read it, the ones that got it. But I know they're basic. So it's not a comic. What it is basically like an ad of upcoming Spider-Man titles. And one of the characters that's coming out in the Miles title, it showed like the image is called. Her name is Hell. Hold on a second, I had it right here. Her name was Hightail. But it looks like she's going to be a character that's going to be recurring in the Miles series. And her first appearance was in one of the books that dropped early that a lot of people may have missed. It's Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 6. So I went yesterday. I went today after I saw her in the preview book as being a reoccurring character. So I grabbed the comic for spec, and it was like $3. It was lesser than the reader.
Oh, okay.
Is she the one that's in the green outfit?
Yeah.
Gotcha, yep.
So Miles Morales number 6. So that's the one with Carnage on the front, yeah?
Yeah, it's the one where he looks like he's cutting his throat.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, well there you go. So right now I'm just looking on the app. It is currently going, just the common is currently going for 3 gems and 25 frags. So if that is something you're interested in.
Yeah, and it's lesser than the reader, so
that's right. So could be a good one, could not be a good one. Like I said before, none of this is financial advice. Make your own decision. But
yeah, all these books are specs. I mean, if you think about it, like first appearances on these new modern books, they're just specs for future, for future basically.
That's it, for future fun. maybe for something to pass down to the kids, maybe to read. Turin Clark. Okay, there's a nice looking ultra rare cover there as well by is it Turin Clark? The Iron Man's of not having a good time playing around with Carnage. But very cool. We'll keep that into consideration. So that's Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 6. All right, guys. Well, on that note, I better start wrapping up the space because, like I said, it is coming up to 6 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So, and my kids are going to start kicking around shortly. But again, I just want to say a big thank you to Fro. Fro, but is there anything you want to say before I start shutting our shop? Sorry, mate.
No, just pretty much thank you once again for holding the spaces, Oz. It's a great place for everyone to come and hang out on a Wednesday night. So yeah, thank you for that. And yeah, Nas, thank you for coming up speaking. Same for you as well, Masc. You guys are pretty much like wealth of knowledge, man. Like especially in the comic section, I have no idea what's going on, but just hearing you guys speak, I'm making notes. If you guys would believe that, I'm working, but I'm jotting down notes on my little sticky pad. So all the ones you guys mentioned, I'm gonna go back and see if I could probably pick up a few on the web app. But I know the other ones are like the Ultimate's already been sold out. The Spider Boy's been sold out.
Yep.
But the other one, the Iron Man, I was looking through issues 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, where you guys were talking. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty cool cover. So I might go back and pick up a few.
Yeah, definitely. I might have to go back and have a look myself. But that's
By
good.
the way,
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna say this last shout out, Rianne Gonzalez. Just saying that right there, Rianne Gonzalez.
Right.
So we got a book from her on the cover already? Oh man, I gotta check.
Oh, Mass, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm just gonna keep it that way because I know you know who she is. But Rianne Gonzalez, don't sleep on her.
Okay, Rianne Gonzalez. So that's a name to try and take note of. And I'm assuming, do we have some of the artwork in the app, or is this something separate?
Go. She's on the app. Happy
Okay.
hunting.
Happy hunting. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. That's our gamification. I love it. So Rianne Gonzalez, say go. I love it. All right, guys, I got to start wrapping up the space, but I just want to say big thank you to everyone who spoke. Big thank you to everyone who's listening in there. I see Chris Severs has just jumped in as well, mate. Say great thanks for dropping in, but unfortunately I got to start wrapping up the space because my kids are going to start getting up shortly. Big thank you to everyone listening. I see Hinano D, Dr. Strange, Chris, Mark D, Stars, First Steps, Jordio, Mike, and everyone else has been listening in the past or still with us. So big thank you to everybody. Big shout out to the VeVe Collective, which is what these spaces are brought to you by. Basically, the VeVe Collective is more or less just a collectors group. Well, it started off as a collectors group, but now it's kind of evolved into a collectors space. And so more or less just like a safe space for us all to sort of come together, collect and connect, and just sharing our love and our knowledge of comic books collecting, whether that be physical, digital, whatever project you're into too, whether that be VeVe, Crypt Toys, Candy, McFarlane. So it's all good stuff, like, and just it's just nice to share with the like-minded individuals and just to help the space grow and just to enjoy this crazy ride, which is VeVe, which is only getting more intense now. We've got the new reader dropping and the new comic book app. I'm excited to see what the next step is, because like I said, we've had a bit of speculation. We've got the blue heart, which is kind of leaning more towards the collectibles. We've got the green heart, which is more towards the comics. Let's see what the other colors give us. Could be music, could be sports, could be something we're not even considering, but we'll have to see. And I also like to give a quick shout out to some of the VeVe Collective members, some of the individual projects. So I'll do that real quick now. We have the Real Uncommon podcast with Hinano and D. We have My Collectibles, K Collections, Evolved, Collectors Gone Digital, which is Josh, who helps me co-host the spaces on Sunday. So if you're able to jump in and come chill with us there. I also big shout out to Chris Severs and Double Quill with their blogs on Medium. Fantastic writers in the space and always amazing reads. Big shout out to VeVe Arcade, who does his show every Sunday and also has his Light Parade NFT collection. Really another fantastic member in the space and another very generous individual with his airdrops. If you haven't got yourself a Kid Arcade, definitely get one because they're definitely worth it. Big shout out to Dr. Strange as well with All Strange with his Stack and Slack videos. Another wealth of information and really good entertainment value as well. Also, just again another fantastic member in the space. Big shout out to Biggest Bro, who helps co-host arcade shows on Sundays, aka the Rugger. Big shout out to Shawnee Poo as well with Shawnee Poo Tube. Informant BE with covering the drop videos. He recently did one covering the Tarzan drop. So again, another great member of the space for information and just another awesome dude. Big shout out to Mr. Falcon as well, who does his show on Spotify with watching films on the toilet, which is quite entertaining for film reviews. And also another very talented vault builder in the space, and does a lot of cool stuff you see on time to time. He does with his son, which is what I like to see. That's dad goals right there. Big shout out to Olga MKC with her MetaKitties project. Big shout out to Miss Gecko as well, who co-hosts with the Reset with Dave, and also is got a hand in all sorts of different other spaces and all over the place, and also does the Gecko Pages now. She recently did a rebrand, which basically does a nice little catalog of all the different spaces going on every week. So big shout out to you for that one. Big shout out to Casual as well for doing all the Funko art and just getting into hosting his own spaces as well. Like we said earlier, he's got a karaoke space coming up on Saturday. So if you feel like busting out some songs and getting into it, That one's there as well. And one last but not least, one big shout out for myself, Mr. Osmond Collector 63, where I do a relax and read. I try and do a relax and read every Friday, but it's been a little bit all over the place lately because of scheduling. But this Friday, I will be doing Extreme Venomverse #1, and I will be attempting to use the new comic book reader app that just dropped. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be on Friday night my time. But more information will be available on the X Spaces. And also, don't forget, we've also got the VeVe Live coming up, which will be on next Sunday. So that is basically what we do now in the Spaces, but it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be in live format. And we'll basically have things like roundtable discussions about what's going on in the market. We do some sharing of our collections of what we've been picking up lately, and we also do a few little fun things as well. Like we do some like me and D likes to do some taste testing, do some reaction videos. I got some spicy chocolate and a jar of Vegemite that I'm gonna have a bit of fun with. So stay tuned for that one. And also, if you want to get involved as well, the community is more than welcome to join us. And yeah, the more the merrier. So stay tuned for more information about that one. And on that note, I'm going to say good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you might be in the world. I've been your host, Osmond Collector 63. This has been VeVe Wednesdays, episode 50. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll talk more soon.